Everglades Airboat Tours. We're excited because it's about to go down on the airboat. We're gonna see some gators.
Gators, yeah.
We're gonna see gators. We are so excited, our first airboat. Sorry about I'm all incognito, but the sun's too hot.
Hello mate, we're over here today in Australia. We have a little gator.
Cash roll?
Yeah. I Venmo.
Nice.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Oak hammock, rock pine land, open prairies through the cypress swamp. Go ahead, you just grab a seat. Thanks, my friend. So diversity 20 minutes away. If you get into an oak hammock, you're in dry land, not to mention temperature drops about 10 to 12 degrees. I'm sure she can appreciate that, you know. Much cooler there for the mammals like the Florida panther and bobcat, black bear, river otter, piney rooters, white-tailed deer. Lots of beautiful birds, and of course everybody's here to see the alligators. So Wally, Florida's top predator.
Aww.
Simple purpose, balanced nature. Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Your favorite.
Can't play that out loud again.
I mean, that's your voice.
No, it's horrible, man.
Voice.
So, anyway, Wally's 4 years old this summer, hatched from an egg, 5 or 6 inches, grows 1 foot every year. Once he gets to my size, it slows down, he'll start getting more wide. Lives 50 or 60 years. Biggest alligator ever was 19 feet 2 inches. That line to the edge of the wood is the biggest alligator ever.
Huh.
They caught him in Louisiana. They also caught him in 1890, so who knows, you know what I mean? Florida's 15 feet a few years ago, from here to there, big alligator still. So watch how fast he can run. Ready? Keep you on your toes there. Stripes on his body start to fade away. You'll notice he's got some faded ones. When he hatched, he was bright with stripes. Most animals usually have stripes or spots as youngsters. Zebra, tiger, leopard, and cheetah keep it. Florida panther, cougar, puma, mountain lion, same thing. They lose their spots. A white-tailed deer lose their spots. Alligator lose their stripes. They'll still stay dark and light. So if he's in the water and something looks down, he blends into the water. Something looks up, he blends into the sky. That's tasty. There's a lot of things out here trying to eat him, including big alligators. So big alligators love to eat small alligators. The American river otter will feast on alligators out here. The great blue heron, large gray blue bird out here, eats more alligators than anything else. Yeah, they get little hatchlings, they'll eat a dozen or two in one sitting. Like chicken tenders. What you guys been looking at? 4 million alligators in the wild, ranging from the Everglades to North Carolina to East Texas. So if you want to spot one in the water, it's easy when you know what to look for. Usually just look at the top of the head above the water. Nose, eyes, and ears. He can smell a dead animal 1 mile. So there goes his ear, right behind the eye. It'll flutter up and down. He can hear a fish jump in the water 100 yards away. That can tell the difference between me and a dog walking. The eyelids protect those big eyes there, so he blinks. He's got goggles, nictitating membrane. So his goggles built in. Once he goes underwater, he puts on the goggles, protects the eyes, he can see underwater. He gets bit by another alligator, his eyes will sink right inside his skull.
He's a rookie, sorry.
Anyway, he's built to last. Just like a Chevy. Tough crowd today. Things are going to get way worse. Small brain, big mouth, bad combination. Simple purpose, balanced nature, not to figure out a math problem. This thing's here to eat, sleep, and make babies. That's it. So as soon as they come out of the egg, there's 80 teeth. 40 on top, 40 on bottom. With the alligator's round nose and small teeth, you can only see the top teeth. So there's 80, and when they lose one, 3 months later, it grows back. Every tooth in that mouth can be replaced up to 50 times. 4,000 teeth in their life. We do have a lot of alligators in the Everglades. What's beautiful about the Everglades really is the diversity. So panthers and bears, eagles and owls, alligators and crocodiles. Only place on the planet both exist. Crocodile long, pointy nose, big teeth. Alligator round nose, small teeth. Not more teeth, just bigger teeth, and you can see all of them. So the alligator looks happy, the crocodile looks angry. And what you see is what you get, that's for sure. They're both here. Only place on the planet both exist. If they existed together, they'd be in direct competition with each other. So in the wild, these two wouldn't see each other. These two, they grew up together, so they're best friends. They don't know any better. At 6 feet, then they become adults and things start to change. Mentality and capabilities of this is completely different. Night and day differences, right? That's a different beast right here. The crocodiles are limited here. Crocodiles have a tropical range. Alligators sustain freezing temperatures. 15 species of crocodile, Tropic of Cancer to Capricorn. American and Indo-Pacific take the entire range. From here to Peru, from northern Australia to Southeast Asia, you can find crocodiles. Saltwater. 2,000 here. 2,000 because they live on quiet beaches. Been to our quiet beaches? They don't exist. Welcome to Florida. But crocodiles can swim across the ocean. Crocodile is built different than an alligator. I'm going to see if she'll let me show you this real quick. But in her tongue, she's got little pores. Right there. Those are called salt glands. She can excrete salt out of her mouth. So yes, she can swim across the ocean. She won't get dehydrated. Here's the thing, 2 species are built for it, 15 species of crocodile total. I've had saltwater crocs for 25 years. Never in my life have I had a saltwater tank. Plus right now as we speak, there's crocodiles swimming in the ocean. It's crazy to think that they're out there, it's even harder to believe. The good thing is technology, you don't have to believe anything I just said because you can look it up on your phone. You can watch a crocodile and a shark feeding on a whale carcass side by side in the middle of the ocean. You can watch crocs and sharks swimming together. Hundreds of images of crocodiles eating sharks, like bull sharks and lemons. Bulls have the highest testosterone level in the animal kingdom. I haven't looked, I'd be willing to bet you can see sharks eating crocodiles too. Makes sense. If you're in the middle of the ocean on top of the water, that's bait. I don't care how big you are. American and Nile can get about 20 feet. The Indo's 23. The biggest crocodile. Again, the alligator, that's a male. We have some females in here. Males grow their entire life, the females stop growing at about 9 feet. Again, very dangerous animal. He hissed, but he's not trying to bite at it. The reason is that he knows what I'm trying to do here is just sit here and talk about him. If I jump on his back one time, every time I get near him, he's going to try to bite me. Listen, just because he's acting like this doesn't mean he doesn't bite. They all have different personalities. They're all well behaved. We all have different personalities. We're all well behaved. One of us probably woke up today in a bad mood and expressed with our mouth how we feel. There's no difference. That hiss, that's a warning. I walk up and touch your nose, you're going to ask me not to do that again. Right? I get aggressive, you'll probably mirror that. Same thing. If he hisses like that, you know, it's a little warning. When you walk near alligators, they're very vocal. Sometimes they don't want to be messed with and they'll hiss so loud that it sounds like a growl. If you mess with them after that, that's on you. You know what I mean? You just got to kind of understand their personality and behavior. That can squeeze his mouth with about 1,500 pounds per square inch. So it's no joke there. That's dangerous in Florida, but again, that doesn't hunt this. That hunts this. Small things. Certainly capable of getting something big, but if they have to hold it, they can't swallow it, now bigger alligator's going to come and steal it. It's territorial. Since they're babies, they're hardwired. Eat what fits. Nobody takes my stuff. It's dangerous because look, while you're visiting us here, what you're going to see is water and people. That's in the water. All they see is you. They're not afraid of us at all anymore. If you live here and you have a lake in your backyard, that's your neighbor. Every lake in Florida is connected. Right now the water is up, so he goes from your lake to your lake to your lake. You see him in the neighborhood every day, it's a little different, right? Now it's Charlie from the neighborhood. You love him. One day you bring home an extra hamburger and you feed it to him. He'll be happy, but he'll be dangerous to your neighbors now. So now he's hungry. I'm not going to hunt because homeboy just fed me. And I know you're going to feed me again. Oh, but I'm hungry and you're not here today. Okay, how about you feed me? Oh, you're not here either? How about you feed me? Now we're getting close to the kids. This is a problem. That animal is removed and destroyed. Maybe 60,000 a year destroyed. Keep that in mind. Feeding that doesn't help it. You shorten its life, you make them dangerous to people. That does not eat this. Once it associates you with food, it doesn't care food or hand. I want food. You have food. They grab something big, instinct, you cannot stop. They will pull their prey underwater. They're not eating you. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Again, walk up, touch him on the nose, warning. Drive down the road, see him laying in the sun like this, mouth is open, tongue is kind of drooping down. Now they're regulating their body temperature manually. So an alligator, you can look this up on your phone, you can see this animal frozen in a lake in North Carolina. Nostrils above the frozen lake, not frozen, that survives the winter. Slow the heartbeat to a couple beats per minute. But they have to be 86 degrees to digest food. Don't worry about me. These bones right here, porous bones, blood vessel, that acts like a built-in solar panel. Lay in the sun, get above 86 and digest. Get above 98, they're happy. Get too warm, they bring their temperature down. They gather the heat, they open the mouth, they release the heat. So we sweat to cool off, dogs pant to cool off. Thermal regulation. So anyway, you can see he's pretty relaxed here. But remember, they don't want to be warmer than us, and that fan is awesome. He's enjoying it. Open the door, usually they come in here, we got a couple in the water, we have one female sitting by her nest over there. He's probably in here because he doesn't want to be near them, you know what I mean? Breeding season is over, egg laying season is here. Nothing more dangerous than mama protecting her babies, you know what I mean? If he didn't want to be here, he'd be a blur. Straight to the water, 10 to 12 miles an hour. They can run, some crocs 17, 18 miles per hour. Thing is they don't really chase you on land, not to hunt you. Female walk near her nest, she'll chase at you 20 feet. You'll move, trust me, it's scary. Crocodiles in captivity chase people sometimes. In the wild, they use their tail from the water, blast out of the water, up the bank, 5-10 feet, grab prey, pull it back in. What they tell you is if you get chased by that, you should run zigzag. Have you ever heard this before? Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't ever do it though, okay? They teach us some strange stuff in Florida. I've been taught this since I'm a little boy. I still hear it today. Listen, that cannot run in a zigzag doesn't mean we should run in a zigzag. This animal has explosive energy that's limited. What it's hunting are animals not paying attention. I don't care if you're here in the city, jungle, pay attention. Predators hunt prey that are not paying attention. The energy of this animal, he's sitting here, he's conserving his energy. It's so explosive, but it's limited also. Think about the cheetah that runs 70 miles an hour, 1 minute. They miss their prey 4 out of 5 times. They miss, they can't even try again for 4 hours. That animal misses its prey, done. Next 4 hours, now it's got to go recharge its battery. So to go after something paying attention is a waste of their energy. That's not how they survive. Any questions? Applause for the alligator. What you guys can do now when you exit this gate here, if you go straight back, there's a deck. It's shady back there. There's a lake, and you can see some big alligators. Small ones on exhibit 2. Before you leave, you have the opportunity to hold one. We have Ernesto the alligator, friendly and safe. You can hold him, use your camera, take pictures. If you hold him, we ask for $3, helps out. Questions, I'm here. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed it. You can follow Jared and the alligator.
Thank you.
Alligator, take pictures right over here.
Go. Gucci. It's Gucci.
It's okay.
Where's the airboat guys?
You just yeah, you gotta give it to them.
Do you have Zell?
Oh shoot. Okay.
Top of those, like their legs.
Have you ever ate one?
Me, no. I prefer eating the bass. Hey man, grab one. You can eat one. Ooh, they're eating it.
I would. That's coolest.
It's an exit right over here. Next row, you guys can come on out. Watch your step. Bikers.
You see any? Oh really?
A lot more of the larger animals like your deer, your bears, your jaguars. What's that? We won't see any of those here. We'll get lucky if we see an alligator. It's just the wrong time of the year to see a lot of the wildlife. Right now we have the majority, or this is the deepest our water is going to be year round. We're in the middle of our rainy season. I know it doesn't really feel like it. Yeah, it is also a full moon. But right now at this time of the year, this is where we have the most water. It rains just about every other afternoon. If you come out here anywhere between December and March, the section of this area that we're in right now, it looks like one big clay field.
Pretty awesome. Very, very hot. I think we're all burnt. We're gonna go get maybe some gator bites and some t-shirts and get out of here.
Once again, you guys can take your earplugs out. You guys can stand up, take pictures, ask questions. I'm going to be turning the boat on every now and then just to make sure we keep moving. We don't want to end up stuck up any of these trees or in the grass. Oh yeah, there's a turtle hanging out over on the left there. Kind of.